back to my channel today. You know who it is. It's your boy Sagidi. Yeah, please, if you're new, subscribe. You can share this video with your friends and loved ones, and I will appreciate that. So, you know how we do it. So today, without wasting much of your time, I want to discuss how you can tap into the Nigerian music industry from Diaspora. You know what I mean? Yes, because I have been receiving a lot of contacts, messages, chats from a lot of people who wants to get involved in Nigerian music business, but they are in maybe US, they are in maybe Uganda. They have a lot of places they are because of the expertise and the experience I have in the game here. So, and they're asking questions. They want to know the first things first, because if you're going to be working with an artist, you get what I mean? If you're going to be working with an artist, you definitely might have not been with the artist, maybe physically, maybe you have not seen the artist one-on-one, maybe you have been hearing their jobs or whatever they are doing to get your attention, right? So what I'm saying in essence is that first things first is that you must make sure that your artist is good. And it's not just about being good, like the artist has been making a little bit progress. That is number one step. What do I mean by making a little bit progress is that this artist must not rely on somebody. He's not waiting for a miracle first before he will start working. Do you understand what I mean? It should be someone who have already started working, who have already started gaining some momentum, who have already started gaining some social media ground, who have already started getting some followers, who have already gone to the studio. At least you must listen to the sound that he has produced on his own, most of his sound, because heaven help those who help themselves. What do I mean is that if someone is just waiting for a miracle to happen before they will now help themselves, that means they are not ready. And even if you put in $10 million on their head, they might not get to where they are going, because if you cannot spend your money on yourself, you get what I mean? If you cannot spend your own money on your own project, then if another person spends that money, definitely you're not going to take it. You're not going to take it serious. You get what I mean? You are not going to take it at heart like it is yours. So that's number one. And number two is working with someone that will manage that person. You get what I mean? Somebody that will make sure that that person is grounded properly. Because so many artists think they can do everything on their own when they don't know, And that's how I'm talking about someone who has already started doing some things in the first place. So if you get that person, then the second thing is to get something like a ground manager, a manager that will put things in place. Because an artist that is being signed by someone in Diaspora needs a manager. You get what I mean? There are some artists that doesn't need a manager who is not signed. But once you want to sign an artist, or once an artist is signed, definitely he needs a manager, because somebody has to manage them properly. Because the funds that are going to be coming in, the money that are going to be using is not his money. So it's somebody you need to give account, and you need to know exactly what you're doing. You get what I mean? And that is where we come in. That is where I come in. If you want to get involved in the Nigerian music industry and you want to sign an artist and you want a management services, you can always contact me, DM me, or drop a comment, or you can reach me on Instagram or on Facebook or any platform you feel comfortable with. Let's discuss. We can help you do that, okay? Because so many artists don't understand the game. They don't understand the vision they have. You get what I mean? Because the music business is a big business, and it's something that if you play a mediocre role, it definitely is going to affect the whole process. So if you have an artist that is thinking poor, that is looking at it in a lower direction, I don't think you're going to make a progress in being in Diaspora, because that artist is going to make sure that you're not getting the vision you have over there. It's not going to be achieved here. And the third one is that the game over there is more like doing it from over there is more profitable, because the money you're going to spend over there and here is not the same. You get what I mean? You get some things and at a better rate, because you're going to be spending in a USD. So which means the money you're going to spend in USD if you change it in Naira, it's kind of be a bigger. You get. So it is very important. These three keys I've mentioned. Make sure the artist is at least have started doing something, and make sure number two is that he has a manager, and then the third one is let's just make sure that the artist is put in the right platforms, in the right places in Nigeria here, You know, because there are a lot of places, there's a lot of plugging to be done. There's a lot of job to be done to get an artist to that level. So that's how it is, without wasting much of your time. If you enjoyed this video, if you have a topic, if you have a comment, please drop it below. And I appreciate that. I will see you in my next video. Remain blessed and bye.